in there. And we'll go work on the abs next. Like I said, my parents are cooking. So it would be a special good dinner. Oh, oh. Okay, guys. Now we're into that next part is abs. This area you wanna work like this. You can either do with the weights if you want. It's like one. The weights. So that's my routine workout. Like I said. So as you can see, this is my YouTube area. Here's my microphone. If you guys are wondering, yeah, that's my workout routine, guys. I'll catch up to you guys in the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? I'll show you the evening. So whoops, I don't know why there's a light showing, but before we get into this YouTube of 5 tips to succeed on YouTube, but I will show you guys on my day routine. I have a 3B car that I've been getting, and that car, McLaren, and I have that car also. So all the cars that I've been building are my fun kind of thing. I'm thinking about making a next video, I think, about this one too. I'm not sure yet, but if you guys want to see that, comment below drone and I'll do it for sure. So let's jump back in here first. Before we do, actually, let's show you guys a few other tips before I get into this. So this guy is talking about so I want to show you where I'm at. So he's saying level 1, get going. So that means he's saying, are you over here less than 10 photos? So he's saying if you're at 10, then less than 10 photos making, you're just thinking. Because fear is a lot hard thing to succeed, but if you're just making 10 videos, don't worry. Don't worry about things. Just keep going and push your limit. And he's saying Curry will come with presenting with 7 videos challenge. Ooh, that's a good. So if you're at level 2 here with making about 10 to 30 videos, that is a perfect. That is perfect. So I'm at this area, level 2. I'm almost getting to a level 30. I'm at level 3, I should say. But I'm at level 2, which is pretty good. I make about 26 per video, which is currently the best. So every time I make my video at less 1%, that is awesome. And I have to make sure I'm adding impressive value. So I'm almost made it into a level 3 yet, but I'll get it there soon enough. So it's showing you all this about all that kind of thing. It's about 5 steps to be success on YouTube. But before I get into anything else, I'm going to show you guys a clip on YouTube from this guy. So I want you to watch and let's see.
Alright, so over the last 7 years, I have grown my YouTube channel from absolutely nothing to over 5.7 million subscribers, and the students who I've taught my frameworks to have cumulatively generated over 30 million subscribers. So in this workshop, I'm going to do my best to explain the framework so that you can identify where you are in your YouTube journey and you can understand what you have to do next. And if you value your time and you don't want to spend the rest of this year going from one tactic to another, then hopefully I'll show you how I grew from 0 to 1 million subscribers while I was working full time. And if, for example, you've got the ambition to treat your YouTube channel like a business, then I'm going to show you how I went from not really knowing what I was doing to building a team of 20 people and getting to over $5 million in annual revenue. Haven't met before? Then hi, my name is Ali, and I am now a doctor turned entrepreneur and also the author of the New York Times bestselling book, Feel Good Productivity. And now I've been doing YouTube for the last 7 years, and my channel has grown from 0 to 5.7 million subscribers in that time. And actually, just like everyone else, I started with 0 views and 0 subscribers and $0 in revenue. I did not know how to edit videos. I didn't even know what to make videos about. And I didn't even have a proper camera or a proper.
That's where I was at before. I was there. I was like him. Really, no joke. I was at 0, no subscribers, no views at my first doing YouTube channel. I was scared, fear, but I came over thinking to push myself over limit during my work time at my full-time job. And I pushed myself towards don't be afraid what your next step or your career. So he's talking about how he become a famous YouTuber from 7 years ago. I'm in shock how he been doing that for 7 years. I'm totally in shock. But let's keep watching.
Microphone. But then at some point in 2017, I decided, okay, I'm going to take YouTube seriously. I'm going to try and learn everything I can about what it's like to grow a YouTube channel. And in the first 3 years of my journey, my YouTube channel grew from 0 to over 1 million subscribers. I did all of that while working full-time as a junior doctor in the UK's National Health Service, working 60-hour weeks, commuting 2 hours to work here and back, working during the pandemic as well, and growing the YouTube channel and my business alongside that. And because of the success I had on YouTube, I was able to ultimately quit my day job to now do this entrepreneur thing full-time. But even now, I still consider myself a part-time YouTuber because I still only spend 1 day a week filming YouTube videos. And so over the last several years, people have kept on asking me, how is this possible? How can you grow a thriving YouTube channel and a sustainable creative business around it while you still have a day job or while you're still busy doing other things? And I can tell you from my experience and also the experience of a bunch of our students that we've had go through our YouTuber Academy, that it absolutely is possible to be a part-time YouTuber, and it absolutely is possible to have a thriving creative business around it, provided you've got the right systems and strategy in place. And these systems and strategies haven't just worked for me, they've also worked for a bunch of our past students. For example, this is Izzy. She was a complete beginner to YouTube. She'd never made a video before in her life. And then she took the part-time YouTuber Academy and she implemented the systems and strategy, and she was somewhat consistent with output on YouTube. And her channel has grown to over 600,000 subscribers since. Or for example, you've got a pro like Ankur who'd been making videos for 3 years and had about 36,000 subscribers. And then he took the course. And this is what happened to his growth since he took the course. He absolutely masterfully implemented the systems and the strategy that we teach, and he's absolutely exploded to over 4.5 million subscribers. And obviously, I cannot promise that you're going to get the same results as Izzy or John or Ethan or Chris or Ankur or any of our students who have absolutely exploded onto the scene. But I can promise that if you put in the work consistently with the appropriate strategy, then a YouTube channel can genuinely change your life. Now, before we start, I want to mention one last thing, which is that this workshop is not for people who want to treat YouTube as a hobby, but it's instead for people who want to treat YouTube more like a business. A hobby is something you do for yourself, primarily for fun, but a business is something you do primarily to add value to other people, and then hopefully you can monetize some segment of that population as well. So if you're in that boat where you'd like to grow your YouTube channel, you want to potentially make money from it someday, you want to do stuff that's fun, but you really care about providing value to the people who are watching your videos, then hopefully the rest of this workshop will be helpful. So let's roll the workshop. So I'm going to start off by talking about the 5 C's. I'm going to give you kind of my YouTube growth framework. And we're going to go through time management, consistency, editing, ideas, niche, self-doubt, and fear. So let's start with the YouTube growth framework. This is the YouTube growth framework. YouTube growth framework. There's never before seen content because I've yet to make any YouTube videos about it. I sort of have, if you've seen some of my YouTube videos about how to grow on YouTube, but like we've really refined this and thinking a lot harder about how it works recently. Essentially, there are 3 levels. Level 1, get going.
When you're a YouTuber, that's where level 1 is get going. Doesn't matter how hard you're at, once you push yourself towards your limit and you're pushing yourself towards that goal, and every day you're pushing yourself saying, how am I gonna stop doing this? No, don't do that. Because every time YouTuber always give up right after level 1 because they don't know how to do it. But I was at level 1, I kept going, making more videos about random things for fun to see which one gets more views.
Level 1. We've got level 2, get good. And we've got level 3, get smart.
See how he is sorting out by from level 1 to level 3, where you've been getting good at it, you've been getting going, and then all of a sudden you're getting good at it, and now you're at the good stuff.
Feel free to take notes if you're into that sort of thing, or not, if you don't really care, which is totally fine either way. Level 1, get going, is when you're about 0 to 10 videos. Level 2, get good, is about 10 to 30 videos. And level 3, get smart, is when you're on 30 plus videos, or you get monetized. And these days, I think you get monetized with 500 subscribers and like 3,000 hours of watch time or something like that. The reason I mention this is because there are five C's. These are the 5 pillars of YouTube success. But each of those 5 things becomes relevant at different stages of the journey. And so what I'm hoping we'll get from this little section, and the reason why I'm starting with this, is that it's really worth us understanding on a broader level. Like, YouTube is complicated. It can be a black box at times. It can be hard to know who to listen to. Like, the algorithm always changes, all this sort of stuff, like trends, niche, the whole shebang. What I've tried to do is condense 7 years worth of experience for my own channel and multiple decades worth of collective experience from now like half of.
Okay guys, we're gonna get into part 2 on this kind of stuff in Siri and learn it from this amazing YouTuber guy. He's an amazing YouTuber, and I just want to say that I'm at level 1. Actually, technically I'm at level 2. But I'll catch up to you guys in a next episode, part 2 of this, give you guys advice and show you how he become a great YouTuber. And this is how I learned from being. So guys, I'm gonna catch up to you guys in my next YouTube video of doing part 2. Part 2, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do part 2 on this series. You can see that I'm gonna do part 2 on that for you guys, so you guys can see what kind of I'm talking about, how to be a good YouTuber. So I'll catch up to you guys in my next episode, part 2, with this kind of series. So I'll catch up to you guys in part 2 of next episode. So this is my routine, watching YouTube and get myself into bed. So I'll catch up to you guys in the next day. So see ya. Love you all. Peace.